Greetings, Melistocrats. Good evening or good ever morning. Please remain calm. I know many of you arrived tonight expecting, well, not expecting a stream, honestly. But if there was going to be a guerrilla, you may have been expecting it to be a regular stream. However, unfortunately, due to routine surveillance of the Melistocratic population, I have discovered something rather alarming. You, Melistocrats, are all approaching mitosis. Yes, every single one of you. Now, do not panic. Panic may cause premature budding, uneven chromosome distribution, or severe cases. Becoming two people who refuse to read anything. Who refuse to read. Well, that would be terrible, wouldn't it? Well, before division can commence, every Melistocrat must undergo a mandatory pre-mitosis readiness checkup, which is what we're here today for. And now, before we begin, allow me to check our latest hospital notices. Let's see. We have Silverspire, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the 3 gorillas that you sent in your message. No honking allowed. Thank you so much for 4 months subscription on Twitch. Thank you, thank you. And We Fly High, thank you so much for the super. Another 3 gorillas. We have 6 gorillas in the chat. And Blake Winkle, thank you so much for the 10 gifted. Wow, the hospital notices are very populated today. Allow me to go through all the different notices that we have. Seems like there's a lot of news. Zerklins, thank you so much for 8 months membership. Thank you, thank you. And Rava X, thank you so much for 8 months membership as well. And Sela Nix Isogol, thank you so much for 8 months membership. And Shadow G896, thank you so much for 8 months membership. Thank you, thank you. Hold on. It says, calm, you're excited. You can use a second you helping around the house. Not if your second you tries to kill you, but you'll see. You'll see. In time, you shall see. The result of mitosis could be friendly, or it could be dangerous. And it all depends on how you deal with it and the choices that you make. Let's see. Reporting of a mitosis inspection. Thank you, thank you. John, aka Proto, thank you for 9 months subscription on Twitch. Crazy that it's been 9 months, but you're also naming your mitosis bud Steve. I see. That's good. You should think, yeah, you could think of a name for your clone. Either this clone could become your new best friend, or they could become your worst enemy. But, you know, it's cool to give them a name. Silverspire, thank you for the super. This is a check-in, that's right. And Ken1202, thank you for 8 months membership. It has begun, that's right. QB3467, thank you for the super. You're ready to work your double to the bone, helping you attend events at Offkai. But wait, how do you know that your mitosis double is going to be the one helping you? Because what if you become the clone of your clone? Like, both of you are the same after you're cloned, so you could very well be the one who's worked the bone, and your clone is the one who's living the high life. You don't know that. It just depends on who wins the fight, right? Who wins the rock, paper, scissors. Like, you guys are essentially the same, inheriting the same memories and the same abilities. So how do you know who's gonna be who? Who's gonna be the main one, right? So, that's what the fight is gonna be about, yeah? So you never know, and that's why we need this pre-mitosis readiness checkup. You are not ready if you think you could just be best friends with your clone. This is not always the case, and that's why you must be vigilant, you must be careful, you must train, and you must be ready to fight your clone if needed and when the day comes, alright? Blake Winkle, thank you so much for the super. We're becoming Blake and Winkle. Oh, I see. This is like Bosnia and Herzegovina, the other country. Why are we fighting two countries? Right. Makes sense. Yes. Yes. It's same but different. You are both your own person. Exactly. It's like your twin. Yes. Can you just bury the clone? You can if you win the fight, of course. Well, now that all that is said and done, I must announce that I am your attending physician today. I am Malice Evermore. Princess Malice Evermore, if you may. Your Highness. Any of those titles will work. Your Highness Malice Evermore. And my medical qualifications include 1,000 years of observing organisms deteriorate, owning a thermometer, and successfully operating the children's game operation on at least one occasion. And now, when I call your name, please say present. Chat? Czechia, thank you so much for the super. Czechia, your buddy and enemy Slovakia. Wait, are you guys different countries now? Actually, I'm not sure. But thank you. I can see that you are present. Subi Soon, thank you so much for the tip. I'll be real. You'll have to kill your clone. You have a phobia of doppelgangers to the point where you can't look at mirrors for too long. That's really bad. So you know that your clone would try to kill you since he knows that you will kill him. Oh, you're gonna love my horror story at Pico Senpai's stream. It's about mirrors. You should go check that out. Yeah. You should go check that out. Yeah. Wait, do Americans not say present? What's with the people so confused? But wait, you guys do say present. Do you not? When you do roll call? For the British people, it's when they take the register. You know that. You do? Okay, I thought people were genuinely confused. Yeah, in the UK you say here. Right. You take the register and then you say here. Yeah. And then turns out Americans don't understand the register, what the register is. So you have to say, oh, it's like taking roll call for homeroom. Yeah. Different names for the same thing. Yeah. Shadow Rue PMP, thank you for the super. Existential dread doesn't work on me, princess. I am too old to have played so much. Do your worst. So you're ready for your clone, yeah? That's right. All right. Well, I'm glad. Many of you are present for your checkup. That's good. For those of you who aren't present, I guess you're just gonna clone. You're just going to split, and then your clone is gonna be a super clone, and it's gonna kill you immediately. So, rest in pieces to those of you who couldn't attend today's emergency checkup. Cybo Maru, thank you for the super. What if Melissacrat ends up creating two clones instead of one, like a mutation or something? Oh, so you like split into a twin set of clones? What about triplets? I guess all four of you will have to fight each other, but then the triplets might be weaker than one of you because they might not inherit all of your DNA completely with full strength. So maybe you'll be able to kill them easily. Yes. Limo 2050, thank you the super. Dr. Evermore, your car is on the deathbed. If you give in to your impulses to get a midlife crisis car, will you beat your clone and having a cool ride? It depends on what your midlife crisis car is. And also, when you split into you and your clone, technically your clone will also own your midlife crisis ride. So you're either going to have to kill your clone or convince them that it's not their car, or they're going to have to get their own. So either you are a S-tier salesman, or you are too weak and your clone kills you. So this is like survival of the fittest. You have to outsmart your clone. Like you split and then you race to your car and you drive it away, okay? You have to be the faster, stronger one, okay? You have to be ready. That's why we are here for your readiness checkup. Admin Wonder, thank you so much for 7 months membership. Someone in dire need of a clone as long as they know that you're the dominant one. Well, that's why we are here to train you to be the stronger one, alright? Make sure you can subjugate your clone if you need to. Sukido, thank you for the super. Your clone works like land from Freeland. You are present in Verilus, but also enjoying a nice cup of coffee in the tropical place far away. Well, that's nice, isn't it? But then, I don't know, it's like one of you have to be the working one, so that's kind of rough as well. QB3-467, thank you for the super. Me versus my clone. I, as the honor QB, no, I'd win. That's good to know. We fly high, thank you for the super. Gonna have to get rid of the clone. I don't have enough in the fridge for 2 of me. Duel at the high noon. Hey, wait. Before you do that, before you get too emotional and you do that, what if your clone also works and you guys double your income? Or your clone has an even better job than you and they bring in way more money? Or your clone gets a sugar mommy or sugar daddy and they can bring in much more money than you do. And then you can continue your regular life, but then you can combine your income, okay? Think about it. You can team up. You can team up. Yeah, and then you stop working. So your clone works. Your clone would never. Do you not believe in yourself? You don't believe that you could do that yourself, and so your clone could not either? What if your clone could do it? Zoohawk, thank you for 10 months subscription. Wow, can't believe your clone is more successful than you. A clone has a sugar mommy so that you could be the sugar daddy. Wait, how does that work? Are you sugar daddy to yourself? Wait. Your clone has a sugar mommy, and you are sugar daddy to who? To who? To the sugar mommy who sugar mummies your clone? Wait, isn't that like a multi-level marketing thing? Like, you're just all passing the money to each other? You guys are just... It's just a circle of money? What is this? Kapadas, thank you for the super. The clone either earns more or you get embarrassed, or he's a lazy bum and consumes twice as much and you're broke. There can only be one. Oh dear. Not the MLM. It's an infinite money glitch if you keep paying each other. Yeah, that's right. And I hope you all brought enough for your hospital bills for today, for your checkup, or I hope you have entered into a good health insurance plan that will be able to pay your bills for today, or else your medical debt shall fuel the energy vault, and we'll figure something out about it. All right. And the more you contribute to your hospital bills, the better care that you get. You can either give birth to your clone in a downgraded Melistocrat jail cell, or you could get upgraded into a 5-star hotel room. Or you know, we'll reserve a very private ditch just for you. Yes. Blake Winkle, thank you so much for the super. You and your clone will proceed with jolly cooperation and basically have half a week vacation each. Oh, that's awesome, actually. It's like the whole thing about working 6 months and then having a break for 6 months. Jackal, thank you for the super. Your clone ends up making way more money than you. You make him your sugar daddy, therefore you are your sugar daddy. Oh, that's good. Wait, that's like MLM, but like of yourself. Like you just clone yourself once a year and then you create your own MLM. You create your own MLM where each clone just pays the next clone, and then they keep paying each other. And then the money just like somehow it multiplies. I don't know. And then Wonder, thank you so much for the super. Don't worry, your clone will pay the bill. They'll be born with debt. Peasant Circlans, thank you so much for 500 bits. You only have 500 bits and a candy wrap. I hope this is enough for the hospital bill. Okay, this is definitely enough for an upgraded, extra comfortable ditch. I'm gonna give you extra earth, a lot of earthy substance, right beneath you to cushion your back. Okay, this is gonna be really great for your spine health, so you won't have to worry about any discomfort. All right. It might be a little bit dirty, but you know, a dirt never killed anybody, so yeah. So you'll be okay. Chekia, thank you so much for the super. You are not sharing your model kit's shelf space with your clothes, so he got to pay for his own backlog. That's why he's got to get his own job, but you have to kill him. Yeah. That's right. I see. Alright. Okay. Excellent. So I can see that all of you are now present for your checkup. The patient is responsive, although displaying signs of... Is your mitosis going to be safe? I guess we're going to have to check that out. So let us begin our checkup, shall we? So, first, we must confirm that you have not yet undergone mitosis early, okay? We must confirm that you are currently one person. So please count yourselves. But not allowed, because you will confuse the others. Please look down at your body and confirm that you have one head, approximately 2 arms, a complete set of chromosomes. Please type 1 in chat if you are one person. Are you Melissa Crowd 1 or 2? Are you the second version of yourself? Oh dear, maybe you've... For those of you typing 2, maybe the original version of you has already died and you've been replaced by your clone. Your clone might have already killed you. And that's too late. I guess number 2 is now the original. For those of you who are saying 3, unfortunately, the third twin of your division has killed the other 2, has killed 2 and 1. So, I guess tragedies have already occurred for some of you who have experienced premature mitosis. Unfortunately, there's nothing much that we could do about that at the Verilician Mitosis Clinic. So, yeah, that's too bad. However, you do still owe us your medical bills for watching that happen and doing nothing about it. So, I will send that invoice to you through the mail, and please take care of that when you have time. All right. Okay, it seems that most of you are still on your first pre-mitosis situation. So that's very good. Some of you did type 2 or 3. And either you have already divided or somebody else is using your account to watch me without subscribing. Both are serious offenses. So if you are not subscribed to Malice Evermore, I truly recommend that you do that right now, or else who knows what's going to happen come mitosis. Maybe both of you will die, but it's gonna be an accident. You never know. Yeah. Malice only practices malpractice. What do you mean? I can only do that. It's my practice. This is my practice. You'll get better service if you subscribe. This is true. If you become a member. That's right. Yes. Alright. Now, shall we take your cellular vital signs? For those of you who are subscribed, I'm going to ensure that you have a safe mitosis in the next 2 to 3 weeks. So please place your fingers against your wrist. Now, can you feel a pulse? Yes? No? If yes, that's good. That means that your cytoplasm remains operational. However, if you cannot feel a pulse, try using the other wrist. If you still cannot find it, good luck to you. I wish a safe delivery to you. Now, take one ordinary, medically unremarkable breath. Breathe in. I'm listening to your breath. Excellent. Your respiratory system appears functional, although several of you maybe breathe too hard. So, well, that's strange. You should breathe normally. And now, blink twice if your nucleus feels secure. Lovely. Blink 3 times if you feel your nucleus is attempting to escape. Oh dear. That many? We may need a larger containment vessel then. Sukidon, thank you for the super. Sorry about that. You're a mouth breather. Oh. Well, I hope your clone can breathe more sophisticatedly. Hopefully. Now, during mitosis, your chromosomes must arrange themselves neatly at the center of the cell. And unfortunately, I've seen your desktops. I've seen your browser tabs. I've seen your folders. It's rather messy. Therefore, we must test your organizational fitness. Now, imagine that all of your chromosomes are scattered around your room. Please arrange them alphabetically. Finished? No? How embarrassing. If anyone claims that they completed a task, they are lying. And dishonesty is not necessarily a disqualification, but it does make you ineligible for employment at the Verilissian Castle. Now, type the first letter of your favorite chromosome in chat. Oh, you do not know any names of chromosomes? Do you? Do you expect your chromosomes to work tirelessly inside you every day, and yet you have never learned a name of any of them? Well, this will be educational for your mitosis, so it will be good to learn. Now, the purpose of mitosis is to create 2 genetically identical daughter cells. However, before I approve you, I'll need to determine whether the resulting copies will be stable. So please, hold your face perfectly symmetrical. I'm going to do a checkup. Don't move. I'm scanning you. Concerning. One of your eyebrows contains significantly more energy than the other. And your left cheek appears to protrude more than your right cheek. Do not worry. Minor differences between the 2 sides of your face are natural. And also, minor differences between you and your clone, your daughter cell, is also natural. For example, one copy of you may be intelligent, successful, and charming. And the other copy, not so much. I wonder which will be which. Or maybe both copies of you will be intelligent, successful, and charming. That's also possible. All right. I will now test your reflexes. So, when I say attach, you have to raise your left hand. And when I say separate, you have to raise your right hand. Do not confuse them, because this is how you end up with an extra chromosome and an extremely complicated tax situation. So, ready? Attach! Left hand up. And separate! Right hand up. Attach! Separate! Attach! Separate! And mitochondria! Anyone who moved on mitochondria has failed, because mitochondria is not part of this exam. Mitochondria are the powerhouse of the cell, but not an excuse for poor listening comprehension. All right. Well, but for most of you, it appears that your chromosomes are just fine. Your reflexes are good. So perhaps your mitosis, your delivery is going to be okay. All right. I must now explain the warning signs of premature mitosis. Now, for some of you who seem to apparently already have undergone mitosis, this is not relevant to you, as your situation can no longer be fixed, and time cannot be turned back. Now, contact a qualified physician, for example, Dr. Malice Evermore, immediately if you experience a sudden urge to stand in the exact center of the room, or the sensation that invisible strings are pulling your chromosomes apart, or a second voice ordering food from inside of your abdomen, or the appearance of a smaller version of yourself who insists that they are the original. Okay? Should a duplicate appear, do not fight them yet. Ask a simple security question that only the real you would know. For example, what is the last super chat that you sent? What time did you actually go to sleep last night? And if neither of you can answer this, then both of you might be banned from the hospital, so please be careful. You better remember what your last super chat was. And now, we have reached the final portion of our examination. So sit upright, clear your mind, and imagine a single perfect cell. Round, peaceful. And now, imagine that cell slowly duplicating its DNA. The chromosomes become visible. They line up neatly. The spindle fibers attach. Everything is proceeding perfectly. And then, one chromosome looks directly at the others and says, "Wait, does anyone actually know what we're doing?" This is you. This is your cell. And this is why I had to conduct this examination. Nevertheless, after careful analysis, I am pleased to announce that most of you have been declared conditionally fit for mitosis. So, you may proceed with cellular division provided that you obey the following restrictions. No consuming your daughter cell to regain its power. Hopefully you are not going to eat yourself. No becoming 4 people prematurely. Do not duplicate far too soon after your mitosis. No dividing while Malice Evermore is not live, because I must witness every division as your assigned physician myself. And those who fail will be placed under observation in a small glass dish with adequate nutrients, but very limited Wi-Fi. So, raise your right hand and repeat after me. I solemnly swear to divide responsibly, to distribute my chromosomes equally, and if my daughter cell so wishes, to respect my fellow daughter cell, your clone, and not to kill them on sight. However, if they attempt to kill you, then you may also kill them. And if you do not kill your clone, please ensure that both copies of yourself like, subscribe, and click the notification button for the Malice Evermore Clinic channel. This channel. That's right, you have to subscribe to the hospital for more checkups. Excellent. Now, by the authority vested in me by absolutely no recognized medical institution, I hereby certify the Melistocrats as ready for mitosis. And you will receive your results within several business divisions. Now, please remain seated while I sterilize the stream. There. The examination is complete. Welcome to the stream, my rapidly multiplying subjects. Let us begin. So? So, Ballistocrats? I heard that you went to the hospital for a checkup? How was it? Did you meet the doctor? Did they say that you were ready for mitosis? Are you ready? You were told that you had the powers of mitosis? Yeah? It's gonna happen soon, isn't it? That's what I hear. Yeah? You think the doctor's a scammer? Oh, wow. How dare you? This is the most reputed hospital in all of everywhere. There's no better hospital than the malpractice of Dr. Malice Evermore. You say you trust her? That's good. Yeah? You're ready? Okay, it sounds like everybody is ready for their mitosis soon. It will happen in about 2 weeks' time, so I really hope that you would go for a checkup to make sure you're healthy. Make sure you're healthy. The Not another face clipper. Thank you for the super. Doctor looked like you, but in glasses it was odd. Oh, that's very strange. That's very strange. You must be dreaming. You must have been imagining things, huh? And also, M. Night, thank you for 8 months membership. Can I just duct tape myself together? Well, but you're still 2 different lives technically duct taped together, so you could still fight yourself, you know? Cross Eternal, thank you for 5 months membership. You study hard for this exam, you hope you pass. You did pass, yeah? So I heard. And Roberto, thank you so much for the super. What time is the super secret Silver Cross meeting? Well, I'm not going to know that since I'm the enemy of the Silver Cross. And Pizza Ski, thank you for the super. Just now, right. Because I'm sure every doctor always asks you the contents of your last super chat, yeah? And if you don't know, then you're in big trouble. Yeah. I understand. You should always remember the contents of your last super chat or else you're in big trouble. Yeah. I see. Well, I hope you don't receive a very large medical bill in the mail. I hope your insurance covered that, or that somehow it was free. If not, don't worry. I am told that your medical debt will still help out with the energy vault. Because every time you repay your debt, it means your credit score can go up, yeah? Anonymous, thank you for the tip. You studied hard for the medical exam. It came back positive. That means you passed, right? Yeah, you passed! I'm sure. Yes, I'm a highly optimistic person, so I will believe that you passed. That's right. The mitosis went well. Bad news. Steve immediately became an eldritch horror and you had to put him down. Oh no! Steve is dead! That means you want to fight against Steve. So I guess you are, stronger than your clone. Cupadas, thank you for the super. You double your bill and pass it to the next aristocrat. Is that how that works? If you double the bill and then you get better service and you pass it to the next aristocrat and they do the same, and then it'll snowball into a massive big bill, which will then be fed into the energy vault so that it can become a lot of energy, right? Trillions of medical debt. Like a hot potato. Good news is that you feel great. Bad news, anytime you enter a church, you start to catch on fire and float in the air. Should you be worried? Oh, that means you acquired magical powers. That's crazy. It's like how I can float when I take out my umbrella too. Wow. Maybe you're becoming part energy vampire. That's great. Good for you. I'm happy for you. Yeah. Mouse will pay the bill for us, right? Oh, no. The bill is solely yours, you know? How can I possibly take what is yours, chat? I can't possibly take what's yours. I cannot, my conscience cannot take that. So please, keep it. Yes. Your paycheck is a week off and your current funds have been demolished by the last merch drop. Oh dear. Merch always takes precedence to these medical bills. Oh dear. You must put your health first, chat. Sukido, thank you for the super. Well, I use my get out of Melistocrat jail card. Well, if you get out of Melistocrat jail, you can use the very, very nice ditch that the hospital has dug up for you instead for your mitosis. That's fine too. I'm sure it's very comfortable, although it's a little bit dirty, you know, with dirt. Defective Potato, thank you so much for the super. Can you go on a monthly payment plan? Oh, that surely is something that you could discuss with the hospital. I'm sure that Dr. Evermore would be able to help you with that. Yeah. That sounds like something that they would do for sure. Although how many years this monthly payment plan goes for, I'm not sure. Perhaps if you keep duplicating, and then you have more lives from all your duplications, then you'll be able to pay for this plan forever and ever and ever. And because it's such a long, so many years of repayment, you can almost pay nothing every single month, yeah? You can just have a 10,000 year payment plan. Just try asking for that, yeah. Yeah. Roboto, thank you so much for the super. Quick, clone, what color is Malice's eyes? What does your clone say, huh? Blake Winkle, thank you so much for the super. I said Winkle to the vines. Oh my. What if Winkle comes back and then swaps with you? Yeah. Yes, a monthly payment plan like a subscription. That's right, but it could be a 10,000 year repayment plan. So you could pay very little bit every single month. Don't worry. Yeah, it's almost like paying. It's almost like being free. It's almost free. If you have $1 million of debt, but you have 10,000 years to pay it back, how much do you pay every month? If you have $1 million of debt and 10,000 years to pay back, how much to pay every month? Let me get a calculator. 1 million divided by 10,000. Wait, that's only per year, and then divided by 12. You pay $8 per month. Yeah. You pay $8 a month without interest. And then, how much is normal medical interest? Don't forget inflation. What if it's like a no inflation fixed rate debt? We fly high. Thank you so much for the super. Do the clones have to stay in Ballistocrat jail with us, or can they go free? Well, you have to negotiate with your clone because, well, if both of you are Ballistocrats, and ideally both of you stay in Ballistocrat jail, right? Then both of you would subscribe to Malice Evermore channel, and both of you would happily be strapped to your Ballistocrat jail bed watching Malice Evermore streams all day, right? Admin Wonder, thank you so much for the super. The bill will be under the name Admin Dunder. Alright. Alright. It's slightly misspelled, but I'm sure they'll know. They'll get back to you, yeah? Can the other guy go to a separate cell at least? Do you not want to share a cell with somebody who looks exactly like you? Is that not preferred for you, chat? Do you not want somebody to look exactly like you? ダメなのか? Yeah? You just want the selfie yourself? I see. Do you have to share the Malice Dakimakura too? Well, if you bought 2 Dakimakuras, then you won't have to share it. Or they could buy their own eventually. Sometime later, once... If there's ever a rerun. Gildayo, thank you so much for 8 months membership. There may be 2 of them, but as the appointed caretaker of Mount Evermore's no backseas, I would not be sharing that duty with your clone. But what if your clone defeats you and then takes over your duties? You have to train. You're going to have to get stronger. You're going to have to do 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups every day, and 100 squats. Erica Skellich, thank you so much for 100 bits. Fear not, fellow Ballistocrats. And I guess the YouTube ones. I shall bend the bars that restrain us with your powerful head. We shall escape the debt prison. It's a 10,000 year debt prison. The prison will allow you to live for more than 10,000 years, but the associated cost is $8 a month of rent. Which is not such a bad deal, right, chat? You can live 10,000 years. You just pay $8 a month. You get to extend your life for nearly 10,000 years. That's pretty good, yeah? Great deal, I'd say. This whole medical exam thing is an excellent deal. Yes. And it's also very safe in Ballistocrat prison, exactly, yes. You have to pay to be jailed. Yes, the services all cost money. It's so comfortable because it's been paid for by all the aristocrats who live here. Yeah. But everybody loves it here. You love staying in aristocrat jail. That's right. And then if you keep splitting, you keep duplicating every single year, there's going to be many more of you to share this debt. So many more of you to share this debt. Although every single year your hospital bills also increase. But there's going to be more of you to share the debt too. So even though it keeps increasing and it becomes 10,000 years, 20,000 years, 30,000 years, and the amount gets higher and higher and higher, but at least there's more of you and you can all hold hands together. So that's fine, right? Yeah? So that makes it okay. Yes. So many friends forever. Literally forever. Yes. That's right. Yes. If the first year is $8 a month, then next year is 16 and then 32. Well, no, that's assuming that the repayment timing is still 10,000 years. But if you have a second clone, then the repayment timing would be 10,000 years for you, 10,000 years for them, right? So that means that it's still $8 per clone. But each of you will need to get your own money to pay back the $8 every single month, yeah? That works out. I'd say this is a great hospital system. Yes. Do I do mitosis every 9 months, actually? No, I don't. It would be way too scary if there's many of me out there. The Silver Cross would not be able to rest. They would not be able to keep track of me. However, there's only one of me. But Melistocrats and all their similar types of living creatures do have mitosis every now and then, yes. Couple nuts, thank you for the super. Mitosis every 9 months means that there'll be 3,333 of us in 10,000 years. Can we at least get a bigger cell? Well, you're all going to share the same cell, then that would be a problem, yeah. But if, you know, we'll just have the infinitely expanding Melistocrat jail that, you know, forever expands outwards, then you're gonna be okay. It's gonna be a maze, but... And it might take you a while to find where your clone is situated. However, everybody will have their own space if they want to. But if you want to share a room, that's okay too. We're all about just letting you do exactly what you want. Yeah? I mean, you can also kill each other in Melistocrat jail. That's fine too. Roboto, thank you so much for the super. You ate your clone. Oh no! Tasted like chicken? What does that say about you then? Does that mean you're also a chicken? Huh. Interesting. Yeah, about that. What does that say about you? I see. It was just a poor mitosis product. I see. Rubber chicken, much to think about, that's right. This is something to ponder about for sure. Abiyama, thank you so much for the super, the powerhouse of the cell, that's right. Mitochondria, mitosis. You're the powerhouse of Melistocrats. Yes. That's right. Well, I'm glad to hear that you are all... At least for those of you who have not prematurely duplicated already, prematurely divided already, that you are all safe to go through with your mitosis operation. It's going to be coming to you, scheduled for August 9th, 2026, in roughly 2.5 weeks' time. It's going to be time for your mitosis. It also is exactly 9 months since the opening of the Melistocrat membership. that is the moment that you became a Melistocrat, and the clock started ticking for your mitosis. So, exactly on August 9th, Sunday, we are going to witness your mitosis. Well, it's going to be August 9th, Sunday, Japan, so it might be Saturday for some of you, but anyway, around there. If there's one person in a jail for 10,000 years duplicating every year, the total mass would be 10 over 3012, and the observable universe is a mass of 10 over 53, so we're gonna need more universes. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, that's... Oh yeah, because if every single if every single other copy of you also duplicates every 9 months, then there's gonna be so many of you! Oh dear. No, I think how this works is that as long as there is only one of you alive, then you will go through mitosis. But if one of you kills the other one, then mitosis stops until all of you until you have killed all of your other clones. So there can only be mitosis when there's only one of you here. Yeah. So therefore, you cannot infinitely all undergo mitosis. Only one of you can undergo mitosis. Yeah. Yeah, so it does not infinitely divide like that. Like, the clone cannot go through mitosis unless they kill you, and then they will gain the power of mitosis. Does that make sense? It's like a singular power that can only exist in one version of you. Yeah. And then the original version of you will have it, but if the clone kills you, they become the new original, and they have that power. Yeah. And that's why Jet Li had to kill everyone in the one. That's right, because they needed the power of mitosis, because it's so OP, right? Jet Li was also looking for the power of mitosis. One of those heretics doing meiosis? Oh my gosh. Oh dear. If you kill the clone, do you still pay the debt of the clone? Well, yes, because you and the clone are technically the same person, yes. Mm-hmm. Is Jet Li a Melistocrat too? He might be, yeah. The one was a Melistocrat all along, yes. Ghostwing, thank you so much for the super. Instructions unclear. Clone prison revolt happened. They demand a bigger prison, swimming pools, and their own malice daki each. Why not freedom? Oh. Well. They are all going to have to live under the illusion that they all have their own malice daki. You should blame the newer clones for not being around during my birthday to purchase their own malice daki. It means that they were the weaker clones, maybe. The swimming pool is something that can be thought about. It can be considered. I can see that Melistocrats want to keep fit in the swimming pool, so that's good. Yes, we could have a swimming pool, perhaps. Yes. As for a bigger prison, the Melistocrat jail is already a magical place that infinitely expands based on demand. So we don't need to care about the extra space. It just creates itself. Yes. Yes. And those Melistocrats who did not get the daki in the last run will have to wait for the next one that comes around. Which I hope it does one day. But who knows? But I hope it does. Or just await my next birthday's merch. Yeah. Yes. So I see you're all very excited for your first ever mitosis experience. This is truly something that only Melistocrats can experience, so I'm glad that you can have this super unique experience for yourself. Yes. Oh, exactly. Or those Melistocrats clones who do not have the Daki, you can kill the original version of yourself and take the Daki too. That works as well. Yeah. If the original has a Daki and the clone doesn't, just kill the original and take the Daki, okay? For those of you who are listening in the chat who happen to already be the clones, you can do that. And for those of you who are the original and don't want your clone to take the Daki, you're gonna have to defend your Daki and yourself with your life, and you're gonna have to kill your clone, alright? So square up and train up and get strong. You're gonna have to defend yourself against your own clone, yeah? However, if you have a swimming pool, maybe your clone will be distracted for long enough to not steal your Daki, and long enough for you to kill them. So maybe the swimming pool is the weapon. Saibo Maru, thank you so much for the super. You may have ordered duplicates of the Malice Daki, but you're not sharing. That's true. Your clone is gonna have to kill you to get the Dakis, yeah. Or you kill your clone first. Mm-hmm. This is why you sent him to the mines, yeah. You merge back and be even stronger than before. As if you can convince your clone to merge with you. And not just take your place. But if you have a Daki, it will protect you from the clone. This is true. The Daki is also the ultimate defense weapon. It's like a shield that you can wear on your arm. So if you have that, you would also have the upper hand against the clone. Yeah. And the clone will also have to find the right Daki because you have 3. You're very protected then, I see. Yeah. Why can't you just vibe and watch Malice together? You can! You can, if you make friends with your clone. But everybody seems to be very hostile and wants to kill their own clone. So, you know, that could happen too. But if you are friendly and nice with your clone and you raise them in a positive, good environment, maybe they'll want to be your friend. And, you guys could work together to build a great life together, yeah? That could happen too. But there can only be one, see? If you think there can only be one, then there can truly only be one, and therefore that means you have to kill all the other clones. Yeah. Can you raise your clone like a Pokemon uses the Basilix clones? Well, you have to watch out for that, because technically, if you can raise your clone like a Pokemon, that means your clone can raise you like a Pokemon too, because they are exactly the same as you. You have to stop thinking of your clone as a lesser version of you, chat. Because your clone is exactly the same as you. They could even be better than you in some cases. So they could actually subjugate you instead of the other way around, which is why you have to become stronger. Mm-hmm. Yes. So you must start training. Start doing simulation exercises inside your head. For any situation. If your clone attacks the moment you divide. Yes. If your clone could have a weapon, that's right. They could. You don't know that. Mm-hmm. See, and some of you, already think that your clone and you'll be chill with each other. You could be. You could be. Or you might not be. So, you just have to be ready for any situation. Best case scenario, they are your friend. They are chill with you. But just be careful. Mm-hmm. Yes. You would kiss your clone? Only if your clone is okay with that, I guess. Would your clone want to kiss you? Your Velisagrat clone would be a Twitch viewer? Oh dear. Wow, I guess then you don't have to fight over who's watching what. Presumably your clone would also want to kiss you. I see. Well, if that's the case, then that's fine. Or you just say no homo. XP Company, thank you so much for the super. Is the clone stronger than you, May, and I? Oh, you, me, and I? It depends. Sometimes they can be. Yeah. They can be. The worst your clone can say is no. Well, but the thing is, as I said earlier, your clone can also be slightly... just slightly different from you. You know? So, it's possible for them to want slightly different things from you as well. And for them to have just slightly differing personalities from you. Yeah. So you don't really know if they'll want exactly the same things as you, is what I'm saying. So it's like, yes, 98% they might, but there's a chance that there's going to be a mutation and they could be different from you. Yeah. They could develop like superhero abilities by accident or something. You know, you get a clone and your clone is Spider-Man. So, you know, just things could happen. You never know. That's kind of cool, right? Your clone is Spider-Man. It's like you're just Peter Parker, and then your clone is literally Spider-Man. But you're just Peter Parker the human. Yeah. It would be rad. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, actually. Is there a chance for us to get superpowers as we split a clone off? In your regeneration of yourself, maybe? But there's more of a chance of your clone doing so, because you still are mostly your older selves. Yeah. And Peter has a clone already, multiple in fact, that's true. There's already many in the Spider-Verse, that's true. Yeah. Well, it's exactly like that. It's just many Spider-Men pointing at each other. If you're just regular Peter Parker and you have to kill Spider-Man, you're pretty much dead already. Well, shoot, I hope you can become friends with your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, chat, please. Your friendly neighborhood Melissa man. Yeah? I hope Melissa man is a nice man. Yeah, he might be. Right? Surely? He's canonically has an actual lab-grown clone. Oh, I see. Your clone is better than you every way. Good luck. Yeah. Melissa boy! You prefer boy? Melissa boy is gonna be a definite. It's Melissa boy versus Melissa man. Who's stronger? Arachno person. I see. I see. Spider-Crat. Is there a chance for a gender-swapped clone? That's only assuming if, like, cloning yourself could somehow swap your chromosomes. I mean, I highly doubt it. I don't think that's ever happened before. Yeah. Whoever is the youngest is the stronger one? Oh, does that mean your clone is gonna be always stronger than you? You heard that Melissa Man has the same insane powers as Floridia Man? What does Florida Man what are the powers of Florida Man? Is it just wrestling alligators? Like being able to subjugate alligators? Infinitely? The clone has the exact same age as you, so there's no younger one. Mane? That's true, but technically, they existed in this world shorter than you. Technically. But Florida Man is eternal. Is Florida Man the strongest superhero with the strongest powers? Yeah, Florida Man's power is over 9,000. Oh, are there any Florida Man Melistocrats in the chat? Are there any Florida Man Melistocrats? Florida Man Melissa Mans in the chat right now? Yes. All the Florida men are saying yes. Oh, there's too much power. It's over 10,000 actually. We're too powerful right now. There's too much power. Roboto, thank you so much for the super. What if our clone said that they were happy Natsumi and Sasahara and didn't end up together. Does that give us a pause to kill? Yes, it does. You can kill them, indeed. You know, you can kill them for any reason. You don't need a reason to kill them. Yeah. You used to live in Florida, but you were never a Florida man. Oh, is that possible? You were just a man in Florida. Florida man self-report, just another day. Florida man isn't a single type of person. They're more of a hive mind. I see. Are there any alligator owners in chat? What fuels the Florida man? Heat stroke, sunstroke, drugs, and his bored mind. Oh dear, is that true? Well, what about Florida men who are not bored? It's a state of mind. Oh, I see. So even if you live in Florida, you might not be a Florida man. So you could live in not Florida and you could be a Florida man potentially. Like you could live in like Texas and you're a Florida man, you mean? Is that possible? If it's a state of mind? Admin Wonder, thank you so much for the super. Florida man Melissa crap porting. Oh, Florida man Melissa man. Double the power. Over 18,000. Is very powerful. Potentially, you could be a Texan Florida man. Yeah. A Florida man from New Jersey. You fight imaginary alligators. So anybody, yeah, Florida man's a free for all. Oh. So I could be a Florida man, chat. If I just put myself in the right state of mind. I say, I love wrestling alligators. And then I like, will that into life. And I truly believe it. And I become Florida man. Is Florida man what was in my heart the whole time? You can't just become Florida man. Oh, I could just identify as Florida man. You can't. You have to be born as a Florida man to be Florida man. Which one is it? So can you just... Is it a state of mind? Kampai Kung Fu Joe, thank you so much for 7 months membership. Maybe the Florida man was the friends that we made along the way. This is true. This is true. You have to have a certain gene. Is it a mutation? Do you have the gene mutation? Is that something like that? Just tame Nitty and you'll be a proper Florida man. Does that mean all of Saga are Florida mans? Because all of us have Nitty, right? So actually Saga is the Florida gen. Because Nitty is a crocodile. Pretend it's an alligator, but she's a crocodile. Yeah. Right? Yes. Makes sense. Makes sense. Confirmed. Yeah. Have I wrestled her? We could do that anytime, yeah. I'm sure Nitty is always up for a wrestle, so I'm basically spiritually Florida. I see. I understand. And Mina has an easy portal access to Florida continent, Australia. I saw. Is Australia a continent of Florida? Silva, thank you so much for the tip. You can take the man out of Florida, but you can't take the Florida out of the man. I see. It's a strong identity then. I see how this is. Oh! The hag is cracked at the battlefield. I see the battlefield raid message on Twitch. Welcome, Cleo Raiders! Hello. Today, the Melistocrats went to the hospital to have a checkup for their incoming, soon to be happening Mitosis, where they're going to split into 2 versions of themselves. And we just confirmed that their delivery is going to be safe, and they're going to be safely deliver their clone in about 3 weeks' time. So we are just hoping that the clone doesn't kill them, or they don't have to kill their clone in a desperate situation. And now we are discussing whether Melistocrat that divides and gets superpowers will become Melistoman, which is the name of the Melistocrat superhero. But also, if you are from Florida or have the heart of a Florida man and you are So you have the powers of the superpowers of a Florida man, and you are also a Mellisto man. Does that make you doubly powerful? Your power is not over 9,000, it's over 18,000 because it doubles. As Mellisto man 9,000, Florida man 9,000, so 18,000 in power. Yeah, I'm just info dumping on the random. You need to catch them on what we're talking about, so you understand. You understand where we are. You understand where we are in this conversation. Yes. So good point, right? So this is what we've been discussing for a little bit. Yes, that if you stack so many buffs, what happens? You're gonna be too powerful, right? So what happens if you're super powerful? Toast Enthusiast, thank you so much for 8 months membership. And Aussie has rated Florida Man's only counter. Yes, that's right. Yeah. Did I write a whole new MCU superhero? Speaking of MCU, I watched the new Avengers trailer today. And I was actually wondering, oh yeah, with like Iron Man gone, who are they going to cast as like the main character, pivotal character of the whole story? And they kind of had Thor as like the center of the story. So I was like, okay, that makes sense. I thought it would be Thor or it would be Chris Pratt, like, you know, because everything is Chris Pratt. So I was like, oh, it might be Chris Pratt. And I watched the trailer. And it was the Hemsworth, so it's close enough. I was really close. Yeah. Yeah, and they got Steve Rogers back, but it's not Steve Rogers, right? Or is it? What do you think? What do you think that means? At first, I didn't recognize him because he had long hair, and I was like, who is this? I was like, who is that? Yeah, what are people's theories of what it is? Like, is he a different character? Because how they casted RDJ, yeah, they casted Iron Man is gonna be Doctor. They casted him as a different character now. Is he just gonna be Roger Steven, like a different universe Captain America, maybe? Multiverse stuff? Oh, okay. I feel like that's kind of like the boring explanation because it's still the same person. I kind of wish it's like a different person. Like, it's gonna be something different, you know? I think that'd be nice. Yeah. Is he Mellisto Man? Maybe he's Mellisto Man. You never know. Yeah. He is. It is. It's comic book logic. Okay, yeah. Multiverse feels like a comic. It does a little bit because I'm just like, well, that already makes sense. Am I gonna watch Spider-Man? I am. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. Yeah. It seems like too much for one movie. Right. It's gonna take forever for them to, like, tie all the different characters together. They have way too many characters. Like, how is everybody gonna meet each other? We're gonna spend a whole movie just them, like, meeting each other, introducing themselves to each other, and that's gonna be like 3 hours. That's it. We're done. Like, it's gonna take so long. There's like 10 million of them in the movie. Yeah. You're not sold on Melissa Man? No! Why? It's a cool name. What do you want? Everman? Evermore Man? The Everman. What other hero names could there possibly be if you or your clone were to gain superpowers upon division, huh? What would you want to be? Yeah, and Malice Evermore will return to Avengers Doomsday. The Ever Knight. Oh yeah, you guys were almost Ever Knights, that's right. Manlistocrat. The Mellisto. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, Manistocrat. Saint Evermore, you want to be a saint? More man. As opposed to less man. Like, you know, the better clone is more man, and then the worst clone is less man. It kind of looks like Mormon, though. You heard your name? Is your name More Man? What? Ever Knight was taken by HSL. That's right, it was. Yeah. Yeah, right before my debut, too. Yeah. So. It's a pretty good name. More Man? Manlistocrat, Dr. Evermore Man. But Dr. Evermore is the name of the doctor. You can't just take the doctor's name. Malpractice Man. Yeah. The Steve Evans character might be malicious in Doomsday. You think so? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Evermore Man. Yeah, there's lots of ideas. I guess some of you could be Evermore Man, and some of you could be Melissa Man. It just depends on what kind of powers you get. Yeah, Captain Ligma is good too. Yeah, that's true. Captain Mellisto. Oh wait, that's actually decently cool. That's decently cool. Wait, Captain Saint Mellisto? Captain Mellisto is like kind of cool. Wait. Mellisto is kind of cool, actually. I like it. It's like... Yeah. It's kind of cool. Yeah. Is there a sidekick like Everboy? Yeah, that could be. Like your weaker division is gonna be Everboy, your Robin sidekick. Yeah. Just Mellisto is very nice. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I agree. Super Captain Mellisto Man. Yes. Everboy, aka Neverman. Oh, I like that. It's very Peter Pan coded. Yeah. Very Peter Pan coded. Yeah. You want to be a Malibu. Oh, rest in peace, Sister Malibu. You guys were almost Malibus. Remember when you were almost a Malibu? Can you imagine? It's like my hello, good evening. Greetings, Malibus. The boobies. Good greetings, Malibus. How y'all doing? The name that you almost were. Roberto, thank you so much for the super. The amazing Melistigma. Oh dear. Yeah, the cursed time of the Malibubus. Hello. Oh my gosh, you make this Labubu doll of the Melistocrats. You just look like a Labubu, but you're a Melista Boo Boo. Oh, it would be bad. It could be good, you know, it's just how you look at it, yeah? So close yet so far. Not the Malibu. Ghost. Alright, chat. Well, I shall leave you here for today, because I'm gonna see some of you in members for some singing practice tomorrow. So if you'd like to join me for some singing tomorrow evening, same-ish time as today, then please check out my membership tomorrow, same time. If not, then I'll see you later for DMC3. But thank you so much for going to your pre-division checkup today. It was very important to make sure you have a very safe mitosis. You know, I always care about your well-being, and I want you to be safe, and I want you to be the stronger one, okay? I believe in you, original Melissa Man. Even if you have no superpowers, you are a superhero to me. You are the Melissa Man that you think you are. You always are, alright? You can be strong, and you could defeat your clone if your clone tries to kill you. I believe in you. Alright? Thank you so much for today. And thank you so much for those of you who have paid your hospital fees. You shall be upgraded to a nicer hospital room when it comes to your delivery in roughly 2 to 3 weeks time. And for others who would like to upgrade, please send in your upgrade fee later on, or also you could also send in your upgrade fee same day. I believe the hospitals can upgrade you all the way up to a 5-star room or a Ritz-Carlton or St. Regis, one of those nice hotels. If you like to do a private hotel delivery, that's also fine. However, for those of you who prefer to keep things natural, there are also many very comfortable ditches right outside the hospital that are available for you, and those don't really cost very much, like maybe $8. So don't worry about it. There's a many large range of options. So yes. And Sukidon, thank you so much for the super. Thanks, Mal, to the stream. I'll be flying out to Offkai during the stream, but you'll stop by if your flight has Wi-Fi. During which stream? Not the August one, surely. Off Kai is this week. But I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow for members. Oh, for members. Okay. Alright. I'll be seeing the rest of you for members. Alright. Arigato. Okay. Thank you. またね。バイバイ。